I'm here at the Grand Rapids Public Museum with Edyta Sitar. We're going to be looking at some fabulous treasures from the museum's collection and also from Edyta's private collection.
Thank you for having me. It is my pleasure. I love coming to the museum to do a little research on old antique quilts because I myself love to collect them and enjoy them in my household. And when the first time I came to see the quilts, I was just blown away. What a beautiful, beautiful collection. It's not a large one, but all diamonds, may I say so. The quilts are stunning, and they're such a wonderful way that anyone can come up, make an appointment, and look at them and research if they would like to.
And I understand that you've been working with the museum for quite some time doing research on their collection.
Yes, I also wrote a book called A Handful of Scraps, and some of the quilts are in my book, and I looked through the quilts to look at for inspiration for fabrics and design and how in the past women and men have put quilts together to learn some of the techniques.
Did you find anything in the museum's collection that you thought was particularly wonderful?
Oh, so many things, so many wonderful things. And even that I have my own collection of antique quilts. Every time you see a new antique quilt, it's like you looking into a past.
And how old is your oldest quilt?
I have some quilts from 1800s, early 1800s, and tonight I'm hoping to share them with everyone here.
And do you find them through people that you know, through your network, or where do you find the quilts that you have?
All different places. Sometimes at a flea market, sometimes I know people that are collectors themselves or they sell antique quilts, and I travel through the world. So I brought some quilts from Europe as well as United States, travel to big quilt shows where you can find beautiful antique quilts.
Oh, that's marvelous. Well, the West Michigan Quilters Guild and everybody in Grand Rapids welcomes you here to Grand Rapids for this presentation, and thank you for sharing your knowledge with us.
Thank you so much. It is my pleasure.
Andrea is one of the curators here at the museum and works with the Textile Collection.
Yes, the Textile Collection is just a wonderful treasure here in West Michigan. We've got about 250,000 artifacts in total in the collection, and about 10,000 clothing and accessories, and also other textile items that include quilts.
Oh my gosh, what do you think is the oldest artifact that you have in your quilting collection?
I would say, that's always a tough one to judge because it can be based on, the make or the design or the fabric. But I would say based on the fabric, we see some quilts that have fabric dating back to like the 1820s. So very old.
Oh my gosh. And how did you start working with Edyta Sitar on the research that she's doing?
Well, Edyta is a resourceful woman. She reached out actually to our museum. She knew we had a quilt collection, and she decided to come, for a visit and do some research in our archive. Our archive has about 200 quilts, and so we had her come in. She chose a selection to take a look at, and actually she's featured those in one of her most recent books. So you can see many of the Grand Rapids Public Museum's star quilts in her book.
Oh, that's amazing. And in addition to the textiles, I know that there are so many other types of exhibits here at the museum, and this is just one particular area of focus. Do you work with any of the other areas?
Oh my goodness, this museum it covers all kinds of different subjects: science, culture, history. We've got everything from automobiles to zoology to rocks and minerals to pretty much anything you can imagine is the museum collection. Definitely, I have a deep love for our textiles, though. They are a wonderful collection, and I'm really happy that you guys are going to be able to see these tonight.
Thank you very much. We're looking forward to it also. Thank you, Andrea.
Thanks.